Well, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at center. Now here's Van Vliet from downtown. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Lowry. And here's Miami. Adebayo down low. Defended by Trent.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Barnes outside. For three, Van Vliet. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Here's Van Vliet. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Lets it go with the three. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. Lowry can't get it to go.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Here's Butler. It's stolen. Now, here's Trent. From past the arc, it's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Martin the pass to Lowry. Miami no good on that time either.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Trent can't hit.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Well, their pass to Adebayo. Not going to go that time. Now, Toronto takes it the other way. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the three. Martin with the bucket.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Barnes outside. Raptors moving the ball around. Lobbed up there for Barnes. He doesn't hit that one.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Butler kicks to Lowry. From outside, off the mark. Raptors trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Siakam for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Lowry looking around. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:14 left to play here in the first. Butler on the way. He's guarded by Anunoby. Three-pointer, Lowry. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And a wide open look for Siakam. And the Raptors miss again. The Heat leading by 4. To the paint. Knocked away. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Double team on Adebayo. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Off target with his three. Raptors trail by 4. Trent passes to Anunoby. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Lowry kicks to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Van Vliet passes to Trent. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Heat.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team. Here we go, fans.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Now here is Martin. Following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. Martin finds Adebayo. And that one is off. Good D by Barnes. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. So it's Miami now. Hero from long range. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You can tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Trent outside. Barnes outside. Lets it go from deep. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And finished off by Martin.
It's more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut, they know they're going to get it.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Miami with the ball after the Raptors pick up 2 and stolen by Barnes. Pass to Trent. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Butler goes in. Outside for Martin. A 3. It's hauled in by Trent.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Or maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Right side, Butler. Here's Adebayo. And Barnes sends it back. From 11 feet away. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. Butler deciding where to go with it. The dish to Martin. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 8 points for Martin.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Siakam pulls it in. Raptors trail by 4. Trent with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Butler against Anunoby.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Toronto's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. Barnes kicks to Trent. Raptors moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. And the Raptors miss again.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Here's Adebayo. Good D by Siakam.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. Thanks so much, David.
19. The Raptors. 15. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwocky.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Butler out there with Martin, and it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the 4 for Miami.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
And a wide open look for Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Hero's got 5 now. And with every season, Brent, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball, is that you can find something within each player that you like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
Raptors trail by 6. Barnes outside. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the game here. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Raptors are gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Deflects the pass, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Raptors ball.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now, here's Anunoby. Trent passes to Van Vliet for the tie. That one, no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Pass to Adebayo, and stolen by Siakam. Here's Barnes, and it's Lowry with the rebound. The Heat leading by 3. Butler on the way, defended by Trent. That one goes. Count it. Butler's got his first bucket in this one.
Pretty good body movement and control as Jimmy Butler's agility got him to where he wanted to be.
Down low, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Adebayo. There's Hero with a 3. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 5. Nobody near Barnes. And again, Toronto no luck. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Lowry driving in. That one's not going to go. Good D by Siakam. Finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now here's Butler. Outside Martin. Just 5 on the clock. No coverage that time. That's 10 points for Martin.
And I love that move for this guy. When he's in rhythm, that's money.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Now here's Van Vliet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Clock at 4. Barnes outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
From deep, Trent. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Hero. The kick outside to Butler. Outside, Martin. That 3 off the mark. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Looking to end its cold spell. Back to Barnes. A 3-ball. And again, Toronto no luck.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Trent outside. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Hero finds Martin. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. Barnes screen on Lowry. Here's Van Vliet. Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And the pick and roll delivers. Van Vliet making the right decision, giving up the rock.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Heat. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the point.
Nice to have Jimmy Butler on your side. He's got that ability to score when it's not so easy out there.
Here's Hero. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Those are the kinds of plays that win games. Really savvy D, and give him credit for looking to go straight up the court with it.
Van Vliet outside. And there's the pass to Barnes. Comes up empty down low. Miami leading by 9. Butler attacking. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got his 4th assist in this one. Barnes outside. Lowry against Van Vliet. Gets a very good look and converts.
And Van Vliet has the stroke to shoot from anywhere, even mid-range, when he has to.
Hero on the wing, defended by Trent. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Passes it to Butler. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Trent passes to Anunoby. And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. Here's Siakam, and he uses the glass on the layup.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Now here's Lowry. Butler in the corner. Outside for Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Good D by Siakam. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. He shoots again. The three from Barnes. Offensive rebound. Pass to Trent. Beyond the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Miami the other way now. Here's Hero. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Trent passes to Van Vliet. Back to Trent. And now Adebayo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Love it when the big guy like Adebayo is out there making it happen in the fast break.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Barnes sets a screen for Trent. Van Vliet way outside. Trent finds Barnes. And the Raptors miss again.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Outside Butler. Shoots over Anunoby. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one goes on Anunoby.
You look how Jimmy Butler stays committed on that play, ready to overcome the defender and still take the shot.
Now, here's Anunoby. Van Vliet wide open. He drains the quick shot.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Anunoby against Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. Trent with the double team. Lock at 6. Here's Hero. Plenty of space. That shot no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing here by 8. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Back to Van Vliet. Anunoby in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Lowry kicks to Martin. Back to Lowry. From deep three-point range. Outside for Martin. And so it's Miami winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. And so off the tip, it's Boston. So the Raptors starting 5. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Van Vliet. Toronto the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And Tatum, here we go. And finished off by Tatum.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics in their first finals appearance in over a decade. Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. And Horford powers it home.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. The Celtics making their last shot. Van Vliet against Brogdon. Second chance effort. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Tatum with the block.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Brown finds Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. Boston on D. Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. There's Tatum with the 3. Connects from downtown. Tatum's got 7. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Celtics. Van Vliet on the wing, defended by Brown. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. They need this. Williams grabs the board.
Oh, a sensational play. Adjusting in midair to elude the defender, just couldn't finish.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Now here's Anunoby. And again, no good by Toronto. From outside the arc. And they get it back. Williams. No good on the shot. Trent with the defensive effort. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Barnes finds Siakam. A shot from the high post. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. I'm not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Now here's Brogdon. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Robert Williams picks up one. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Now here's Brown. 44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Tatum gets the bucket.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded closely. Puts it up from the high post. And again, no good by Toronto. Outside, Brown. Horford outside. Lets the three fly. And so it's Boston now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And their defense has stood out. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Brogdon in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the two Jays, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Van Vliet against Brogdon. Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered closely. Outside Anunoby. Off the mark there with a three. Boston's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Tatum finds Brown. Horford outside. Back to Brown. Pass to Brogdon. Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe,
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world.
It's tipped. Barnes with it. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball. And for the Celtics, they're shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Outside, Brown. Back to Brogdon. It's stolen by Trent. The three from Barnes. He drops it from range. Barnes has got 5 now.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Kicks it out to Siakam. Over Brogdon. And that one's long. The Celtics on offense. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the foul on Gary Trent. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Raptors. Down by 12. Horford for 3. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. The Raptors have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Greg.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Brogdon against Van Vliet. And he's going for the oop here. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Brown. They get it again. There's a minute 34 left in the first half. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
And that is why you want the ball in Brogdon's hands, running your offense.
Trent outside. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Over Horford. And again, no good by Toronto. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Fires from deep. Pass to Brogdon. Now here's Horford. Jacks up a 3. Can't hit that one.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Trent on the wing. Tatum with a steal. Here's Horford. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Van Vliet outside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Brown. Boston on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Anunoby can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Kick out to Brown. Here's Horford. Over Van Vliet. Horford can't hit. And so it's the Boston Celtics.
With the score, the Celtics 29, the Raptors 11.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. And it's Van Vliet in at the point.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Now here's Van Vliet. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. Williams. Oh, they get a hand on it. Just 4 to shoot. There's Tatum with the 3. He buries it from 3. Tatum's got 18 points in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Knocks down the long J. Give him 8.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
The kick out to Williams. Outside, Brown. Launches a 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Here's Van Vliet. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. It's Barnes on the wing. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Horford.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
And here's Trent. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside, Brown. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08, the players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Trent. Shot clock at 5. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Robert Williams picks up one.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First free throw is good.
Gary Trent Jr.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
2 minutes.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Brown with a screen. Brogdon against Barnes. Brogdon, the pass to Horford. It's stolen by Barnes. And he lobs it up to the rim.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Pass to Tatum. To the middle. It's stolen by Barnes. Trent left side. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third quarter. VanVleet, the pass to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Trent. Rebound Boston. Williams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Brown passes to Brogdon. Good. Brogdon's got his first basket.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Brogdon against VanVleet. Now Anunoby. And he's gone for the lob.
Just such a mess. Tatum can really stretch the floor for them defensively.
And so it's Boston with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Jaylen Brown is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Williams in at the center. That's the Boston 5. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. VanVleet with a deep 3. The shot comes out, and it's Boston the other way. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Tatum finds Brown. The kick to Tatum. Lets it fly. Horford for 3. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Out to the right wing. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. And it's good for 2. And the Celtics lead by 11.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Brogdon. Out by Tatum. Pass to Brown. Here's the three. Fires in the triple. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics. Van Vliet against Brogdon. And there's the lob. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Left side, Brown. Horford for three. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. The Raptors shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Van Vliet against Brogdon. Trent outside. 5 on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Brogdon. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Barnes with it. Van Vliet outside. Looking to end this cold spell. It's stolen by Brogdon. Anunoby against Tatum. Goes up on the wing. Barnes with the rebound.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Siakam finds Van Vliet. Barnes with it. Here's Anunoby with the fadeaway. Goes back up. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Outside, Brown. There's 1:54 left to play in the fourth. To the inside. Here's Williams. Shot clock at 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Anunoby passes to Trent. Van Vliet on the wing. It's stolen by Brogdon. Pass to Brown. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now here's Brogdon. Now Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. Boston again missing. For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Celtics.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And what a huge performance it was for Jason Tatum.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
Tatum passes to Horford. And here's Brown, guarded by Trent. Here comes Toronto on the push. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And he drops the first.
Shooting for Toronto, OG.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Now here's Tatum. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Inside for them, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And Van Vliet, here we go. Here's Anunoby. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's LeVert. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Here's Van Vliet. The kick out to Barnes. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them. Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Buries it from three-point range.
Love how Van Vliet has extended his range over the years. Not everyone can do that to that extent.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. He dishes it to Mobley. Going inside. Mitchell kicks to Allen. Cavaliers moving the ball around. The wide open look here for Garland. From outside off the mark. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Passes it to Barnes. Garland against Van Vliet. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. For three, Mitchell. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Here's Van Vliet. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Mobley the pass to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
At 6'11", Allen a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Stolen by Garland. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's Van Vliet. Misses off the right iron. Cleveland leading by 4. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Siakam outside. Stolen by Garland. LeVert from outside. The putback misses the follow-up. Raptors trail by 6. To the inside. Looking to end the run. Van Vliet against Mitchell. The open look. That one, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Back to Trent. Takes it out to Siakam. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Mobley finds Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Garland against Van Vliet. Barnes outside. Shoots over Mobley. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love
Your Cavaliers use team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Raptors trail by 8. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
A drive by Garland. Good work there as it goes. Garland's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
For 3, Van Vliet. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Rebound by the Raptors. And here is Anunoby. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
LeVert the pass to Allen. And stolen by Siakam. Pass to Barnes. It's stolen by Allen. Mobley looking it over. The pass to LeVert. Trent against Mitchell. And the dunk by Barnes.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Outside Garland takes a 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Trent outside. Barnes screen on Garland. Van Vliet. And here is Trent outside. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 6. LeVert kicks to Mitchell. Barnes against Garland. Toronto working the ball around now. Siakam passes to Barnes. Here's Anunoby. Offline with his 3. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter.
You know, if you guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr., he can fill up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
LeVert from outside. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Raptors trail by 6. And here is Trent outside. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
Barnes can't get it to go. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep in the second. LeVert inside the line. And he overshot that one, missing. The Raptors have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. Into the lane. And here is Anunoby. And again, no good by Toronto. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And it's Allen with the jam.
And you can see Allen's eyes light up when he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off in style.
Passes it to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Lets the three fly. Good on the three-point shot. Van Vliet's got 6.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
It's LeVert on the wing. Dishes it to Allen. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. A three-pointer, no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. And yes, it's good. Now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Having a big who can run the floor is obviously a value. What I like about Siakam, he can finish in so many ways.
Up in time. And that'll do it for the first half
The Raptors, 16. Fans, let's hear it for the Cavaliers.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Van Vliet on the wing. Floats it up there for Siakam. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Cavaliers leading. Mitchell outside. LeVert in the corner. Mitchell with it, and it's Trent picking him up. LeVert with the wide open look. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Barnes finds Anunoby. Barnes with it. Back to Van Vliet. It's Trent on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Barnes can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 4. Holds it up there for Mobley. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. He lobs it up, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Now the pass to LeVert. Back to Garland. Here's the 3. Drops in the tray. Garland's got 5 minutes.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Well, Cleveland shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And Smitty, Fred VanVleet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
Inside, stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball, and Allen slams it in.
As Allen continues to develop his offensive game, he continues to earn the trust of his team.
Pass to Trent. Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. That's short off the rim.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
And it's Mitchell missing. Raptors trail by 7. Siakam outside. Barnes finds Trent. Van Vliet with it. Floats it up there for Siakam. Garland with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Mitchell wide open. Misses the 3. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Back to Siakam. There's the triple. The Cavaliers pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. The 3 from Garland. Allen dishes to Mobley. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. 7-point differential. Good.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
The 3 from Garland. Connects from 3-point range. Garland's got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for the Cavs. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Van Vliet, here we go. Trent with it. Garland picks him up. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul called on the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Love the determination from Gary. It's why he gets these whistles.
That one is no good. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And that's 11 points for Donovan Mitchell. Van Vliet outside. Over Garland. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Cleveland. Ahead by 9 is the quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Back to Van Vliet. Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. He is looking for Mobley and finds him. Allen outside. 3-pointer, LeVert. It goes out of bounds. That one off LeVert. Raptors trail by 12. Now here's Van Vliet. Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Barnes. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Launches a 3. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
The 3 from Garland. They get it back. The 3. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 15. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Van Vliet passes to Trent. This one for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. The feed now to Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell for 3. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
LeVert kicks to Mobley from downtown. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Trent outside. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Mitchell outside. Pass to Allen. And another miss by Cleveland. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Van Vliet passes to Trent. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. The pass to Trent. Shot from the top of the key. And again, no good by Toronto. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Mitchell. That one doesn't go. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Shoots. Trent can't hit.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Cleveland.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Darius Garland.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays. And he did that tonight.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Now, Garland. Mobley outside. And another miss by Cleveland. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 13. Good D by Mobley.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. Here's LeVert. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed.
here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point. Trent on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. Counted.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Lowry, the pass to Hero. Now Adebayo. Lays it up and banks it in.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Outside Barnes. Van Vliet with a deep three. And Hero grabs the board. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Barnes. And it's Miami with a rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Martin. No good on the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Oh, my goodness!
That is incredible!
Powered it home!
Not fair at all. Did you see it?
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
Now here's Butler. Yep, that one goes.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Barnes against Martin. 4-3. Barnes, no good. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Pass to Adebayo. And a nice finish on the layup. Adebayo's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Lowry outside. It's Martin on the wing. It's stolen by Barnes. Oh, there's the alley. Butler with a steal. Hero for 3. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Van Vliet. And the Raptors miss again. The Heat with the lead. Here's Butler. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Very difficult to break up the concentration for Jimmy Butler. This guy on the interior, he has a sense for how to score it.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Wing shot on the way. And again, no good by Toronto. The Heat have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. And Lowry puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Martin. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Hero outside. Outside for Butler. That 3's off the mark. Toronto trailing. And now the Raptors on the break. Adebayo with a steal. It's Hero on the take. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
The Heat have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Lowry outside. And Anunoby pulls it down. Tipped. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat out in front, up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
10. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, U16.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Caleb Martin out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. Well, the Heat shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Butler passes to Martin. Back to Butler. Driving in. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Adebayo. It's good. Adebayo's got 6 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Lowry, no good. Van Vliet outside. Siakam finds Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Back to Barnes. Puts it up from 17. It's hauled in by the Heat. Hero's got 5 rebounds in the game. Trent against Lowry. Pass to Martin. Beyond the arc. No good. And Toronto will come the other way. Here's Anunoby. No good that time. Good D by Adebayo. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. It's stolen by Trent. Barnes against Hero. Anunoby for 3. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got his 6th rebound on the night. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Miami, no good that time either. The Raptors have got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by the Heat. Hero's got rebound number 7 tonight. Lowry against Trent. Adebayo, a screen on Trent. Here's Lowry. And that one hits the back iron. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Leaner from distance. And again, Toronto, no good.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what. There's no reason for that kind of shot.
Adebayo finds Butler. To stop the drought. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
Boy, this is huge for Butler's confidence. If the perimeter game with range is working, it is very difficult to deal with this guy.
Van Vliet against Lowry. That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist from Barnes. Van Vliet's got his first bucket in this one.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
Out to Lowry. Fires the 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
The Heat have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Butler against Anunoby from the high post. Back to Butler. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Butler's got 9.
Well, this guy's such a terrific scorer in the painted area. Jimmy Butler, crafty, smart, and has excellent touch.
Back to Van Vliet. And he drives in, and he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Hero with it. Siakam covering. Martin, the pass to Adebayo. And it's Butler with the jam.
So much of that was the timing. Butler finishing as you might expect from this guy.
Van Vliet outside. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
boy George Gervin-esque with the feathery touch on the finger roll. Don't see that too much anymore.
And here's Butler outside. Another shot. Kicks it to Hero. From the arc. Barnes with the rebound. Trent on the wing. And then Siakam with the jam.
Now there's elite athleticism by Pascal Siakam. Makes that easy work.
Jerry Trent Jr. with the help.
And here's Lowry. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead.
19. Fans, get ready for the Cavaliers.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Out to Lowry. Hero outside. Doesn't go for him. And Toronto will go the other way with it. To the paint. Here's Siakam. The kick out to Van Vliet. This for the tie. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Throws it up high.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Butler's got 14 points for the game.
Well, a big part of the offense built around the skills of Jimmy Butler. Off the bounce, catch and shoot, you name it, he's got it.
Here's Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Fast break Miami. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Excellent D there from Siakam.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Anunoby on the take. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
Butler against Anunoby. Butler passes to Lowry. Good work there as it goes. And the Heat lead by 6.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
And there's the lob. The lob. Very well done.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Van Vliet against Lowry. Pass to Butler. And here's Martin. Just 5 on the clock. From behind the arc. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Down low. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Lowry. Martin outside. There's the triple. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Now Van Vliet. Anunoby on the wing. Outside Barnes. From the line. The rebound by Lowry. Miami's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Hero for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Trent outside to the middle. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Fast break Miami. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Here's Martin. No good with the triple. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Hero for 3. Drains the triple. Hero's got 5. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Heat?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. .36 seconds left in the third quarter here. Butler passes to Adebayo. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Trent finds Siakam. And Hero grabs the board. For Miami, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Butler passes to Hero. Three-pointer. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Heat up by 10.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Setting the floor for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at point guard. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Here's Barnes. Kicks it out to Siakam. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
Here's Lowry. Martin outside. The 3 is up. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Lets it fly. Nice shot from the wing. The Heat with the lead. Lowry outside. Pass to Hero. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Raptors. Anunoby's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Trent finds Siakam. It's Barnes on the wing. Up top, Anunoby. Rebounded by Butler.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Stolen by Hero. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Adebayo passes to Martin. Stolen by Van Vliet. Siakam against Hero. And stolen by Adebayo. Lowry right side. Oh, got a piece of it. Siakam against Butler. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Butler can't get it to go. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. With the step back, outside Anunoby. Van Vliet on the wing. Driving to the basket. Adebayo with the rejection.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Adebayo with it. Van Vliet covering. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. 1:52 left to play in the fourth quarter. Lowry outside. Pass to Hero. Let's go with a three. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. And now a 12-point Heat lead.
Well, it's his intelligence that puts Kyle Lowry up there with the top assist men in the NBA.
Outside Barnes. There's the three. Rebound by the Heat. Hero's got 9 rebounds now. Lowry outside. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. Trent against Hero. Back to Trent. Van Vliet outside. To end the run. Adebayo grabs the board.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Heat.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jimmy Butler.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Lowry left side. Pass to Adebayo. It's stolen by Trent. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Van Vliet. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Well, when you see somebody making pull-up jump shots like Van Vliet does there, you know that the rhythm is there.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
A very athletic play by Brown, getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
Now Van Vliet. Passes to Trent. Back to Barnes. Clock at 6. Here's Van Vliet. Siakam trying to free himself up. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. In the corner, Tatum with it. Williams, great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Trent with it, picked up by Brown. Fast break Toronto. Van Vliet with the ball and finished off by Siakam.
And on the offensive end, Siakam so efficient. He makes a constant effort to find the open man. And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Lobbed up there for Barnes. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Second team foul.
Brogdon the pass to Brown. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Sinks the three-pointer. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
And here is Van Vliet. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to Williams. The Celtics working the ball around now. The three from Tatum. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Tries again. That one doesn't drop. Raptors trail by 3 with the step back. For 3, Van Vliet. Siakam kicks to Trent. The second chance effort. Good on the jump shot. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Tatum against Anunoby. Brown outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Brown's got 5 now.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
And here is Van Vliet. Williams with the block. They recover it. Siakam. It's not going to go for him. Now Boston takes it the other way. Brown wide open. He fires. Finds himself wide open and drills it. He's got 7.
Brown very confident in that jumper of his.
Here's Van Vliet. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
.50 seconds left in the first quarter. Brogdon with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lobbed up there for Van Vliet. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Brown outside. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
Brogdon against Van Vliet. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Williams. And here's Tatum for three. And they'll get another chance. Snatched away. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Barnes with the ball. And so it's Boston. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Brown outside. The long distance three is buried. Brown's got the lead up to 12 now for Boston.
Wow, Brown drills it from way out, showing off that limitless range.
Van Vliet looking around. Goes up on the wing. Off the left rim and out.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The kick out to Tatum. Tries from 10. Here's Williams. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Williams has got 6.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
And Toronto turns it over again.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Brown outside. Has a nice chance here. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Outside, Horford. From deep. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Horford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Brogdon against Van Vliet. Here's Trent. Gets it to fall from the right block. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Williams kicks to Horford. Launches it. Rebound by the Raptors.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Deft touch on the alley-oop.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time.
Gary Trent.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Drills the three-pointer.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Here's Van Vliet. Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game. Celtics leading by 16. Floats it up for Williams. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Siakam, the bounce pass. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Now, here's Brogdon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Williams kicks to Horford. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound, Celtics. The shot by Williams, no good. The Raptors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Celtics. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
You got to keep pace with Williams in transition. He's so good at just outworking everybody on the floor.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. On the wing, Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Brogdon against Van Vliet. And the Raptors miss again.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, with it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Trent outside. To halt the run, and the layup is up and in. Trent's got 4 this quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the floor for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Brogdon out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Williams at the center position. Here's Brogdon. They get it again. The kick out to Tatum. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Tatum's got 9.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Brogdon against Van Vliet. Shoots over Brogdon. No good off the back of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Van Vliet against Brogdon. Lobbed up there for Barnes and stolen by Williams. Picked off in midair. Anunoby with it. And it's Horford picking him up. Here's Trent. Siakam outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 7.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Tatum passes to Brogdon. Nice ball movement by Boston. There's Brown with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Brown's got 20 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Horford against Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Barnes. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And Williams throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Siakam inside. He's guarded by Williams. Boston leading by 21.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the third. Outside, Horford. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Trent, left side. And again, Toronto no luck. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Outside, Horford. Williams dishes to Horford. Good D by Anunoby.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And the Raptors miss again.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Trent can't hit. Boston has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. The pass to Horford. With the drive. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 6 assists in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Barnes against Horford. Barnes passes to Trent. Shoots over Brown. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 13-3 run. Outside, Horford wants to get it to Barnes and does. On the wing, Anunoby. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Van Vliet. Moves back up. Siakam kicks to Trent. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown. The Raptors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The first one falls.
For Toronto, Gary Trent Jr.
Trent hits them both. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Celtics out in front as they... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now Williams. It's Brown on the wing. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Trent.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Down low. Anunoby finds Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Siakam hits them both. Celtics leading by 20. Outside Williams. Tipped away. The kick out to Tatum. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And here is Anunoby. For three, Van Vliet. The shot, no good.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Brown. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. From 10 feet out, Van Vliet can't get it to go. And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. The kick out to Brown from the arc. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Horford, no luck. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Siakam. Sinks that one from the post.
And that shot was well contested, but Siakam's just too tricky for it. It puts his skills to work and able to get to the basket.
Brogdon finds Horford. Barnes with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Floats it up there for Siakam. And Toronto turns it over again.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
On the wing, Brown jacks up a 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. That one rolling around and rims out. Celtics leading by 23. Over in the corner, Brown. Brogdon outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Horford has a wide open look. Off target from outside. Horford's gotten just 2 of his 7 attempts from deep to fall here.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Williams.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Pass to Van Vliet. From deep. No good there. And the Celtics going the other way now. Stolen away. Here's Anunoby. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Brown with it. Right side Tatum. Back to Brown. Drills it from outside.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Now, here's Trent. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Trent on the wing. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Beautiful when the big man takes flight. Pascal Siakam leaving no room for error with that dunk.
Garland, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen. And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Now here's Garland. LeVert passes to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Trent. And he's going for the lob. And Siakam with the slam.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense. Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Toronto with a rebound. To the paint. Here's Trent. Back to Van Vliet. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Mitchell against Trent. The 3 is up. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Van Vliet against Garland. And it's Van Vliet off the drive. Rejected by Mitchell.
You see the aggressiveness on defense. I love when Mitchell uses his leaping ability to block shots.
Back to Mobley. Tries to snap the cold streak. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Mobley.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Trent outside. Barnes with a screen on Garland. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Off target from outside. The Cavs trailing. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. And Mobley gets it to go.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Now here's Van Vliet. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Barnes. And again, Toronto no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
All sorts of time. And Anunoby pulls it down. Toronto has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. The 3. The rebound by Allen.
Okay, nice crossover, but it means nothing if you can't complete the shot.
From deep, Mitchell. The shot that time not on target. Now Toronto takes it the other way and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. .51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley, right side. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Raptors shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Inside, stolen by Mobley. Allen against Trent. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Looking to win the run, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. And he knocks down the first one.
You have to love Fred VanVleet's sheer tenacity out on the floor. He doesn't allow himself to be intimidated on either end and always comes at you with his best.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Garland, no good. 1 second left. No good on the buzzer beater. It's all tied in Toronto. And quarter number 2.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, Houston.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance. Garland's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
And here's LeVert for 3. From deep, Mobley. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Garland against Van Vliet. The rebound by Garland. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. Closed it in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Sends it home from three-point land. Mitchell's got 6 points.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Will it go? Trent's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading. Outside Mitchell. From deep. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Trent for 3. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Do not leave him open in the corner. Gary Trent Jr., he nails it.
Garland for 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's Anunoby. Here's Siakam. And the layup is good off the glass. 6 points for him.
The motor Pascal has never stops, showing great activity on the glass to keep plays going.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Cleveland has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. The 3 ball. And they recover it. And it's Mitchell. The miss. To the inside. Van Vliet misses. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. LeVert finds Mitchell. Out to Garland. Takes a 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Van Vliet outside. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Well, Cleveland's shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. For 3, Allen. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Trent's got 4 rebounds now. Siakam outside. Fires the three. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. Garland for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Trent's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he lobs it up. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And if you're the coach, you love to see this. Anunoby creating for someone else.
Garland, the pass to LeVert. Shot to end the cold streak. No good on the shot. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And Barnes the bucket on the assist from Siakam. And now it's a 4-point Raptor lead. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Mobley, no good. The Raptors have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Stolen by Siakam. Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half of this game. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Fires from deep. No good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that...
21. The Cavaliers, 17.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the court right now for Cleveland. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. Barnes. Offensive rebound. Siakam finds Trent. The 3 from Barnes. The rebound by Allen. The Cavs trailing.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well. I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Barnes against Mobley. Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. Anunoby for 3. And the Raptors miss again. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Oh, there's the alley. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Now here's Siakam. Give him 8 points now. Trent, the pass to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Barnes. Launches a 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 7 tonight. Mitchell with room to shoot. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Garland with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. It's stolen by Trent. And they're on the break. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Outside Garland. For the lead. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Raptors for the lead. And he lobs it up top. Tries to save it. The kick out to Van Vliet. Going inside. Trent outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Van Vliet. Over Garland. No good. A bit long that time.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite. It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred VanVleet has earned his spot in the league, the sixth man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Now here's Trent. Kicks it out to Siakam. 1:36 left in the third quarter. The Cavaliers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Well, Smitty, VanVleet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard, a multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred VanVleet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. And the Raptors miss again. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
And the shot is good by Garland.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
Here's VanVleet. Up and in on the layup.
What agility from Fred VanVleet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
Mobley on a screen. Garland finds Mobley. Out to Garland. Here's Allen. Garland, the pass to Allen. Kept alive. Mobley. Outside for LeVert. Fades back. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Tremendous effort from Allen, one of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
And we've reached the end of the third. Cavaliers ahead, up by 4, and we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So it's Toronto now. VanVleet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Trent's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading. Inside. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist from Allen. Allen's got 3 assists now in this one.
What agility from Donovan Mitchell inside, working around the D and getting it to go.
VanVleet, the pass to Anunoby. The shot off that time. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D. Trent against Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Trent. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Second chance shot. Pass to VanVleet. Over Garland. And again, no good by Toronto. The Cavaliers shooting just around 32% from the field. And it's stolen by VanVleet. It's tipped. Here's LeVert. And he throws it down with one hand.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Stolen by Mobley. LeVert with the ball. And it's Anunoby picking him up to the middle. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
VanVleet against Garland. Back to Trent. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeVert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen by Barnes. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Terrific at both ends of the floor tonight. Barnes showing why this team is so excited about him.
Trent against Mitchell. The shot no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Trent. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Garland. Van Fleet with some nice D. Toronto trailing. Looking to get it going. Mobley grabs the board. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Garland for 3. A shot, no good. The Raptors shooting only 27% for today's game. And he comes up with a bucket.
A lot of his shots come from 3, but once in a while, Fred will challenge the defense from the mid-range area.
Pass to LeVert. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here's Trent. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Now just a 4-point Cleveland lead.
Gary Trent Jr., he will remember this moment, and so will we.
Trent against Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Trent. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Well, the Raptors shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Van Vliet outside. To the paint. Here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Barnes. Over Mobley. Barnes, no good. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Garland with the ball. Van Vliet covering. LeVert outside. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Garland for 3. Pure from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
We've got 33 seconds left in the game. Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Toronto grabs the miss.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.